Baila porque traiga una silla, le damos con todo, skish, skish, qué maravilla. Pa' lo que bailan mucho trajimos la camilla. Pasa la otra ventanilla. Esto pa' qué, pa' qué, es que esto pa' qué, pa' qué, esto pa' qué. Los pasitos prohibidos. Traigan los bomberos. Se quema el edificio. Se quema el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se te tranquila. Que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy. Demasiado flow. No es para que te canses.
At the power forward position,
And welcome to 2K and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. If you look at the Cavaliers, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out the 76ers, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going. Outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at small forward. And for the 76ers, Stephen Curry is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. Bryant with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Bryant, the pass to O'Neal. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland for 3. Fires in the triple. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two Titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
Bryant, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Mitchell misses.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Bryant finds Curry over Garland. That's good from Curry on the assist by Bryant.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Outside Mitchell. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, gets the 3 ball to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A shoot-first guard who also is selfless, Curry continues to add to his resume.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Okoro is checked in for Strus. All right, let's take some time now to see which 2 guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. You take a look at Bryant, topping the chart with his efficiency.
And I just love how he doesn't waste possessions. He doesn't force things. By and large, if the shot isn't there, he'll just make the right pass.
Yeah, and he's efficient and there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Now here's Mitchell. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 5.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points?" It should be pretty easy. And he went on to say Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:33 left in the opening quarter. Here's Iverson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Offline with a three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Bryant inside. Guarded by Garland. Bryant, no good. Stolen by Bryant. Durant, pass to Bryant. That one drops for him.
No fear in this game. Kobe can work inside with the best of them.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Back to Garland. Durant pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry passes to Bryant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Allen a screen. Here's Garland. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Wow. Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Iverson in at point guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Wade is always in such attack mode that it's hard to guard him without fouling.
The season is still young, but it's been interesting to watch some of the rookies find their footing here in the NBA, Clark.
That's always one of the more interesting things for me. Everybody's journey of development is their own, and it's different and has a unique pace. Some guys come in ready to contribute right away. They're in a good situation. Others, it takes a minute for them to find their stride. So watching it all unfold is really pretty cool.
Here's Jerome. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Tyson. Deflects the pass. Clock at 6. Shoots over Durant. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Iverson passes to Nowitzki. Here's Iverson. No good with the triple.
76ers foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Philadelphia. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Team foul. Substitution.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Jerome. Yet to see a basket. Durant pulls it in. Here's Wade, guarded by Okoro. Yao passes to Durant. Inside. It's tipped and stolen by Mobley. To the inside. Here's Jerome, guarded by Durant. The three from Okoro knocks down the triple.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Philadelphia leading. By 5. Here's Iverson. He's got 6. Pass to Wade. Here's Yao. The three, Durant. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Bryant, he's checked in for Wade. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in. Puts it up from 12. Good work there as it goes. Garland's got 7.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
To the middle. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
Brian able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Now here's Garland. 15 in his last outing. Here's Tyson. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Tyson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Garland. 51 seconds left in the first half of this one. Bryant, left side. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Tyson. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Mobley outside. Mitchell against Bryant. Allen with a screen on Bryant. Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. There's 21 seconds left in the first half.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Curry against Garland. From the stripe, the 3 from Mitchell. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And let's move on to the race for... Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. So for Cleveland right now, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Garland. He's got 9. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Now here's Allen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tipped.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why. You got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
And the shot goes in. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Philadelphia.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Philadelphia, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, the Cavaliers, a couple spots down.
Right now for Cleveland, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Garland. 14 points for him. From deep, Strus. Rebound by Philadelphia. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Curry's got 13 now.
It's been a dominant night for him. Staying productive throughout.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Here's Garland. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Durant. In transition, here they come. Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mobley. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Mitchell.
Philadelphia foul.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Pass to Garland. Wide open look. And he knocks the jumper down. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
Rise and fire. Just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
So it'll be 2. Free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Friday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Curry against Garland. Pass to Iverson. The 3-ball. The shot, no good. Cavaliers trail by 19.
76ers foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright future.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Okiki's checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Darius Garland. Mitchell against Durant. From 12 feet. Mitchell misses. And so it's... Curry with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Tyson comes in for Okiki, and it's Merrill in for Mitchell. Merrill outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Jerome. No made baskets yet. Pass to Merrill. Mobley with it. Over Curry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Jerome. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Outside Curry. Here's Wade. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia on top, up 19. And we're coming right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. 6 to shoot, pass to Bryant. Drops in the 3. Bryant's got 19 points.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
Here's Jerome. Now with a rebound. Philadelphia leading by 22. Here's Iverson, guarded by Garland. Here's Duncan. Pass to Yao. This one for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Iverson out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And Philadelphia making a change here. Wade's checked in. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Tyson comes in for Okoro. And Cleveland's shooting around 41%. Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Jerome. Pass to Strus. Tries the spin move. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jerome. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Garland for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 20 points.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with a 3. The Sixers lead by 21. Here's Wade. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Iverson passes to Yao. Here's Iverson. Here's Yao. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
And the 76ers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Donovan Mitchell. What do you have?
Hey, guys, the Cavaliers head athletic trainer gave me an update. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And a solid start to the season series for them. They'll meet 3 times, and from the look of this first game, it looks like a very favorable matchup for them against the Cavaliers.
Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Tipped, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
$50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mobley on a screen to stop the run. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
There's a screen. To the left wing. Garnett passes to Wade. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. Mitchell finds Garland. On the wing, Strus. Back to Garland. Five on the clock. 2 points. That one goes.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Keep it lit. We the new Delville, men apart,